Hello, Sam-ariffic science fans! So, in science class, we're learning about cells, and they're way cooler than you would expect from something so tiny. In this video, we're specifically going to be talking about plant cells and all the different parts of the cells and what they do. Next week, I'll be releasing an episode similar to this about animal cells, and then we'll have a series that I like to call Cell Saga. Today, we're going to unfold the world of cells. The nucleus is the powerhouse of the cell. They store and protect genetic material. In a way, it's also kind of the brain of a cell, as it controls things like growth. Typically, there's only one nucleus in a cell, but not always. Occasionally, the nucleus will split, but the cytoplasm won't, making a kind of mini cell. Speaking of cytoplasm, the cytoplasm is the gel-like substance that fills the space that would otherwise just be dead space within the cell. But just because it's filling negative space doesn't make it any less important. For example, it's what keeps the organelles suspended in the cell. I like to look at it like this. The cytoplasm is giving everyone else a hug. The chloroplasts do the photosynthesis that give food to the rest of the cell. You probably all know what photosynthesis is at this point, but in case you don't, it's how plants get energy from sunlight. There are usually between 10 to 100 chloroplasts per cell. That means that there are like trillions of chloroplasts per leaf. The mitochondria is definitely one of the most fun words to say when naming organelles. It has the role of breaking down glucose into food for the cell. Through a bunch of chemical reactions, it breaks glucose into ATP. The mitochondria also holds calcium, which is used to signal the cell to make heat. It's also involved in the cell reproduction and death. The vacuole is actually pretty cool. It's one of the biggest organelles in the plant cell, and it's a sac full of water. As I assume you know, you need to water plants, and some of that water goes into the vacuole, serving the purpose of keeping the leaves from drooping. That's why a dehydrated plant droops. There isn't enough water in the vacuole to keep the leaves up. Let's look at the cell as a castle, with several smaller buildings shooting out of it. The nucleus is the main part of the castle, and the other parts of the cell are mini buildings. The cell membrane is the moat of the castle. You see, the cell membrane's job is defense. It keeps the bad stuff out of the cell and lets the good stuff in. It's the cell's number one defense. The final part of a cell is the cell wall. The cell wall's job is simple. It keeps the rest of the cells in shape. Animal cells don't have cell walls and they aren't solid. They can move more. But plant cells are like solid shapes because they have a cell wall. Anyway, that's about all for this video, Sam-ariffic science fans. Don't forget to subscribe for part 2 of this cell saga, where we unfold the world of animal cells. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching. Today, we're going to unfold the world of animal cells.